Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. And today I have another affordable fragrance for you from the house of Teo Cabanel, Je Ne Sais Quoi, which I discovered in late 2020 with Ooh La La. Now, if you guys haven't checked out the video of Ooh La La, make sure to check it out. That one is a delicious semi-gourmand iris type of a scent, which is also very affordable. But today, it's all about Je Ne Sais Quoi. Let me tell you, when I smelled this the first time, I fell in love with this. I was like, you know what? I never smelled this fragrance in the fragrance DNA pool before. Nothing like this, never before. But yet, at the same time, it smelled so familiar. I was like, this is funny. I know I never smelled this in the fragrance DNA pool, but there's something familiar about this fragrance, which we will get to it. But Je Ne Sais Quoi has this very uplifting, energizing type of a vibe to it, which I really love. It's almost like a make you feel good type of a scent. Je Ne Sais Quoi by Teo Cabanel was launched in late 2020 alongside with Ooh La La, which the nose behind this addictive gourmet scent is Patrice Révillard, who did Ooh La La as well. Now, I told you guys that this fragrance is affordable and also it has a new DNA to it and it's mass pleasing at the same time too. It comes in two different sizes. Just like Ooh La La, you can get it in 100 ml bottle. And if you don't want to commit to a 100 ml bottle, you can also get it in 30 ml bottle. And the prices are the same as Ooh La La. The 30 ml bottle goes for 53 euros and the 100 ml bottle goes for 105 euros. All right, so let's get to the accords of Je Ne Sais Quoi and see what we get on the initial spray. Also, make sure you stick around to the end of my video and check out the unboxing of the simple bottle. Even though it's simple, it's somehow very elegant. I love it. And also, the color of the juice represents the actual fragrance, what it's supposed to smell like, which we will get to. And I have to say, I love the cap. I love that color hue, how it changes from like dark brown to beige. I love that. It's very nice. So make sure you stick around and check out the unboxing. All right, so let's spray some of this and see what we get. This sprayer is fantastic. Man, this thing has a phenomenal sillage. It's enormous. The projection is fantastic. Like, Jesus, I don't even need to bring it close. I can already smell it, and it smells delicious. Now, before we start with that typical accords that I get on, let me just make it easy for you guys. This fragrance is inspired by Genmaicha tea, which is a Japanese brown rice green tea consisting of green tea mixed with roasted popped brown rice. Now, I don't know if you guys had that before, but it's totally that, like it literally smells like that. It's very photorealistic, or I should say actually scent realistic. God, it smells so delicious. This perfume is a soft mix of Japanese sencha tea and grilled rice grains with sesame hazelnut notes. Very interesting opening, full of puffy, dusty rice note, followed by sencha tea or Genmaicha tea smell, which is the center stage of this fragrance. Like basically this fragrance is pretty much Genmaicha tea, but the opening, you definitely get that puffy, dusty, yummy, cloudy type of rice thing, which I told you guys, it's a little bit like Ooh La La, but nothing like that. It's completely different. But it has that puffiness, I should say. But the puffiness of Ooh La La, it's different than this one. This one, it's definitely, you can smell the rice. And the puffiness definitely comes from that rice, which is just fantastic. I love that. Now, it smells very sensual. It's spicy green. You get gourmet sweet rice in here. It's woody, it's powdery, it's very aromatic, it's savory. It's ozonic, it's lactonic, it's fresh, spicy, and somewhat, believe it or not, when it starts opening up, it's also aquatic at the same time too. All right, so let's get to the notes of Je Ne Sais Quoi and see what type of notes we get. So as you all know, interestingly, for the top note, believe it or not, we have the note rice. Middle notes, we have matcha tea, we got mate, bitterish tea, or green herbs type of a smell. And we also have violet leaf, which the violet leaf gives that iris type of a vibe to the fragrance, which I kind of got reminded on Ooh La La a little bit, but they're completely different again. Now, in base notes, you got guaiac wood, which here in this scent plays the vanilla-like to woody, smoky nuances. You have sandalwood, which gives it that milky and powdery vibe to the fragrance. You got Haitian vetiver, which has that woody, mossy, green, earthy, dusty vibe to the fragrance. And you got Toulouse Balsam, which has that sweet balsamic amber chord. So this is as far as the notes of Je Ne Sais Quoi goes. All right, so let's talk about the performance and longevity of Je Ne Sais Quoi. Je Ne Sais Quoi has a great longevity. On my skin, it lasts easily for 10 hours and then it becomes a skin scent. And if you spray it on your clothes, it literally lasts for weeks because I tried this, which I will get to a story in the compliments section. Now, as far as the longevity and performance goes, I would definitely give it a high score. Now, as far as the projection sillage goes, it has an enormous sillage and it projects just crazy. On the initial spray, I think you get more than 7 feet because there's something about it that it's so powerful, and I just couldn't believe it. Like when I sprayed this the first time, it literally filled up the whole entire house, and it just went on and on for hours. It was just like sticking in the air for a very long time. So as far as the projection sillage goes, it would definitely get a high score as well. Now, let's get to the compliments of Je Ne Sais Quoi. Again, Je Ne Sais Quoi has this very interesting DNA, which I never smelled it in the fragrance DNA pool, but yet it's very familiar because it smells like Genmaicha tea. Now, a lot of people haven't had Genmaicha tea, so they don't know what it smells like, but it kind of does smell like green tea mixed with rice, if you want to kind of get the idea of it. But it has some kind of a mass appealing vibe to it that works as a fragrance. And the way I know that was that I was going to Costco to do some grocery shopping, and I wore this, and I actually wore it on my jacket, and I was wearing a mask and everything, and I was coming to the register to pay for my stuff. They pulled my card to the side, and when you're standing in line, they actually make people to kind of stand about 6 feet apart from each other. There was this couple behind me, and when they come right behind me, about 6 feet away from me, the wife or the girlfriend turns around and she's like, "Oh my God, what is this smell? It smells so good." And I had my mask on and they had their mask on as well. And I'm like, dude, it's probably definitely not me because it's impossible they would be able to smell this, right? So I just didn't say anything, and she was like, "Oh my God, it smells so fantastic. What is this thing?" So when my turn comes up, the lady says, "Come forward," and I kind of bring my card right to the side, and I kind of show them my Costco card. And when she comes kind of close to scan it, she goes, "Oh my God, you smell so good. What is this?" And I was like, "Are you serious?" Because she was, the lady at the register was wearing also a mask too. I'm like, "Can you guys really," I turn around, I'm like, "Can you really smell this?" And she's like, "Yeah, I can totally smell it. It's very strong." I'm like, "I hope in a good way." She's like, "No, it actually smells really good. I never smelled anything like this. What is this?" So I turned around and I told her, I said, "It's a fragrance from Teo Cabanel and it's called Je Ne Sais Quoi." And the lady behind me, all of a sudden she comes forward all excited. She's like, "Oh, it's you that smells so good. Please, can you tell me what fragrance it is? I couldn't hear when you told the lady." So she totally pulled out her phone and she brought up the website. I told her it's Teo Cabanel and she brought up the website, and I'm like, "Yeah, it's the fragrance. It's called Je Ne Sais Quoi." She's like, "God, it smells so fantastic." So I got 2 compliments that day right away. So as far as the compliments goes with mask on, which proves the point of the projection, I would definitely give it a high score as well. All right, so let's talk about the versatility of Je Ne Sais Quoi. Je Ne Sais Quoi, interestingly, is very versatile, and I think it's because of that genmaicha tea. It has that green, fresh, spicy type of vibe to it. And as I mentioned, it's also semi-aquatic as well. So you can definitely pull this off during summer and springtime. And you can also pull this off in winter and fall as well because of the rice note. Gives that puffy gourmet type of a vibe to the fragrance, makes it kind of yummy and delicious. So again, it has that savory type of a vibe to it, so it makes it great for wintertime. It gives it that cozy vibe to the fragrance. So as far as the seasons goes, it's a very versatile type of a scent. Now, as far as where to wear this, again, like I said at the beginning of the video, it has that very uplifting, energizing vibe about it. It's kind of a make me feel good type of a scent. So I would say this would be doing great for like days that you're not feeling good. You can wear this to work if you're like not feeling up for work and you're like tired or whatever. You spray some of this and you're gonna get all energized, and it kind of lifts you up and puts you in a good mood. It definitely has that type of vibe to it. So as far as the occasions where to wear this, you can wear this anytime, anywhere you like, and you can wear this dressed up or dressed down. Again, it's a signature type of a scent, and it has that very mass appealing type of a DNA to it, even though it's very, very artistic at the same time. So as far as the versatility goes, I would definitely give it a high score. Now, let's get to the uniqueness of Je Ne Sais Quoi. Je Ne Sais Quoi is definitely very unique. As I mentioned, I never smelled this DNA in fragrance DNA pool, even though there's a lot of green tea or tea type of fragrances out there from Le Labo or other fragrances. This one is definitely different and very unique. It totally smells like genmaicha tea, and it's very photorealistic, and interestingly, it actually works as a fragrance, not just for like smelling it or as a candle. It has that mass appealing type of a vibe to it. And because of that, it makes this fragrance very unique. Now, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we'll get to the end of my video. That's all I have for Je Ne Sais Quoi. If you have tried a sample of this, please let me know in the comment section what's your take on this fragrance. And if you haven't tried it, I'm telling you, for the price that you're paying, you're getting a great performance, great longevity, sillage, and projection. I mean, you cannot go wrong with this fragrance. It's an easy blind buy. And that's it, you guys. Thank you so much. And hopefully I'll see you guys soon with another video. Peace and ciao.